Not too long ago, you were watching a morning banana show with your favorite morning host because you're so cool. He ate a banana on the show and talked about everyone he knows, and then you laugh because he was so funny. Welcome everybody to the Morning Banana Show. My name is Adam Josh. That's what my mama named me. It's 100% factually true that I am Adam Josh from adamjosh.com, who knows how to play musical instruments. I am the same guy. I have always been the same guy. I don't know if you guys forgot that or didn't know that, but yeah, I am a songwriter, musician. I picked up this ukulele for 15 euros. I thought it was funny. I bought it at a store called Flying Tiger, which is kind of a novelty store. Like Giant Tiger, but not, here in Portugal. And I don't know where to put it. I'm going to put it over here with Devani. I think Devani would like that. Under Devani, the banana tree, we have Dahlia, her baby, and the banana tree, I don't know. Maybe you guys can help me. The banana tree down there is not doing so good, the pup, but Devani is doing great. So today is March 29th, 2025. This is Morning Banana Show number 212. I'm here in the hillside of the Algarve. It's around 10 a.m. It's a Saturday, and I wasn't in a rush to get out here and do a Morning Banana Show. I've had the idea to do another show. Look at this. This is a banana from Madeira. I've had the idea to do another show for a couple days, but whoa. Because of recent developments in a few different stories I've been following, I didn't want my Morning Banana Show to just be about other people or be like a one-trick pony. You're always welcome on the show, Desiree.
I love you.
Anyway, it's really nice out. It's like already probably 70 degrees Fahrenheit or like 25, 30 degrees Celsius. I noticed for about 3 days straight, there were no chemtrails here or geoengineering, solar radiation management, cloud seeding, whatever term you identify with. For about 3 days. And then this corresponded with the beginning of Aries season, astrologically. I don't think, it's hard to believe that they would be chemtrailing or geoengineering according to astrology. For me, it's hard to get my head around that, but, you know, nevertheless, I'm just reporting the facts here in Portugal. And then 2 days ago, I saw like some fizzly chemtrails that were more like sunscreen for the sky. There's a plane flying over my head over there right now, leaving a contrail. And I do know the difference between contrails and persistent contrails, and Bill Gates and geoengineering is public information now. So if you don't know about it, then you're kind of behind the curve. But I was ranting about chemtrails back in 2006. So if it's something that you don't know about, that's really on you. We're in 2025 now, and the information is out there. But they've actually flooded certain parts of the United Arab Emirates and Saudi Arabia by experimenting with geoengineering. Creating clouds, creating rain. They were doing it in the Vietnam War. I don't want to talk about geoengineering on the Morning Banana Show. You do. Got this little papaya here. Sad news about all my papayas, including Nelia, the big one. The crickets and whatever rodents are around here are eating. So, kind of a bummer. But the bananas are here, palm trees are here. I planted calensis, it's like a tiny mix of, it's a hybrid plant from the Philippines of citrus. It looks like a miniature orange. or like a tiny bonsai tree or something like that that produces oranges, follow me on X to see pictures of it. I also put it on my YouTube channel, I believe. I called it Caleb after my friend Caleb from Niagara, a mechanic that I went to high school with and that I met up with later in life. And it turns out we just happen to have kind of similar paths. And I think we were trying to outdo each other with our conspiracy theories when we met. Anyway, we love Caleb. He's in the Philippines right now. And I'm here in Portugal. And we're both surrounded by nature and tropical fruits. And if you want me or you want us here at L.O.V.E Farmstay to plant a tree on your behalf, I make it really easy. You can just send me a donation that will cover the planting of the tree, and I'll do that. The Caleb the Cullen, I'll remember the name. It's still the morning for me. Give me a break. It's it cost maybe about 29 euros. 29 euros is not nothing. So if somebody wants to donate something like that, around 30 euros, I can buy a tree. Bigger trees cost more. I remember when I bought like the Babo Longo palm tree there. It's like 20 feet tall right now. The Babo Longo palm tree. Some of the trees here that we've planted just even last year are really impressing me. Like Babo is huge. That costs more. Some of them we get gifted, like some things we've been gifted, but a lot of the plants we've had to buy. So what I'm saying is that if it's something you want to support, you want to donate to have a tree planted in your name or in your honor, then we name them, and then that's their names, and we watch them grow. So yeah, we've been planting things. The kids are in school. They've been doing good this week, so I'm gonna probably take them go-karting today. What else? We had a bit of a weather event here a couple weeks ago with what can only be described as a mini tornado. And before anybody watching this gets worried about me in a mini tornado, I just want you to know, if you follow my old videos when I was looking for property in Portugal, you'll know that they don't build here the way I'm used to in Niagara, and I'm a little bit of a construction professional, you could say. But we're okay, is what I'm saying. I'll tell you in song. Not too long ago, there was a tornado that ripped through our children's school, but they are okay. It happened kind of fast, and don't worry, I won't be gassed when I tell you the story about the tornado. Yeah, it's so. Anyway, the thing is, imagine. I mean, I've said this before, but when I got off the plane in the Faro International Airport for the first time to look at Portugal, I saw greenhouses made of saran wrap and eucalyptus trees. And in that one moment, looking at the eucalyptus trees and saran wrap and looking over this way and seeing ruins and clay tile roofs caving in on each other, in that one moment of just like, how you can get a download? In that one moment, I learned everything I needed to know about Portuguese weather. So, and Portuguese construction. In that one moment, because I was like, okay, they cannot build greenhouses out of saran wrap if there's a lot of wind usually. So I realized instantly there's not a lot of wind where we're at in the Algarve. And it's true, there's not a lot of wind in the Algarve. Generally speaking, it's like this all the time. Like even this breeze that's moving Devani here is uncommon. It's usually there's not a lot of breeze unless you're down by the ocean on the west coast or south coast. So getting 100 kilometer an hour gust for people who are not used to that, can do a lot. And so the construction materials here, as I've said before, are eucalyptus trees and like clay tiles. Old school buildings they would build out of like stones, mud, and the roofs would be, like I said, clay tiles, or sometimes even made out of bamboo instead of eucalyptus trees. The modern construction is more like Indian or Pakistani construction, where you have like concrete structures and rebar, and then they basically build it at a Lego, and then like brick by brick, and then mud it and paint it white, and then they do all the plumbing and electrical on the inside of the bricks, and then the rest is just decorative and ornamental. So there's not a lot of what we would be used to, like plywood, drywall, OSB. In as far as the bigger projects go, they use framing, steel framing or metal framing, metal studs, but generally speaking, most of them don't. So when you have 100-kilometer-an-hour gust of wind, it's really like the Three Piggies story, or whatever the story is. The wind huffed and puffed and blew the house down. I think what's more damaging here, in my opinion, is the floods than the wind. The wind is pretty bad. Like when there's wind, the structures are just not set up for wind. Like, if you're wondering what the heck is Adam talking about, let me just say this to you to make it completely clear. Where I'm from in Canada, and maybe where you're from, you walk on top of your roofs, to put a satellite dish up or to fix something. So you can walk on your roof, right? It's a walkable roof. No roof here, unless it's a flat roof, is walkable. People are not walking on the roofs. It's not safe to walk on roofs here, and everybody knows that you don't walk on roofs here. So the roofs here, just traditionally, are not walkable. There's always exceptions, like modern roofs. There's always like people doing things differently or coming from foreign countries and building their own style of roof. But the way that they traditionally build here, the roofs are not walkable. You will fall through the roof. Just so to let you know. That tells you everything you need to know about the weather, doesn't it? So, some people were spooked. We had a neighbor at our house in Niagara who had a plastic shed, and almost every weekend without fail, that plastic shed would be in pieces, and some parts of it would be in our yard, some pieces of it would be in our neighbor's yard. And that was just a regular occurrence to have, 90, 100-kilometer-an-hour winds in Niagara. So here, like I said, they're just not used to it. So when you read the newspapers, or if you look up this story and you're concerned, I just want you to know, with somebody who had boots on the ground, that you got to keep in mind the source information. And another thing that keep in mind, like who's writing the articles. Wherever I am, Banana Fam, the Banana Bunch, I'll tell you the truth of everything as I see it. And when I give my opinion, I'll tell you this is my opinion. But sometimes just factual information is just factual information. And I'm really good at giving you guys factual information. I don't want to intentionally lie to anyone. And sometimes I get things wrong, but I usually will correct myself in the following Morning Banana Show or in the comments or whatever, or on X. I'm not living my life to live a lie. That's not my goal, at least. Today's a workout day. I got to get a workout in. I don't know what Desiree's doing. She was feeling a little bit ill for a couple of days, and now she's like gung-ho G.I. Jane, clearing things and planting new things. She's surprising me. I don't know. Aries season, being weird. We've noticed we're a bit more short-tempered. It's really funny, actually. Because I've been with Desiree for 10 years. We're getting married this year. She's my fiance. So when you have like a whole month where you're short-tempered with each other, you can you stand back and appreciate it together. Like, it's really funny because we don't really fight or argue, but it's really funny when you can feel the energy is causing us to be. It's the fiery energy. You wanna fight and you wanna make up real quick. This is an orange from up the road. So you can come here and pick oranges if you want. Orange orchards, lemon orchards, all around. And now we have some citrus on site as well. I didn't plan ahead to wipe my hands off, so there's water everywhere, but Sylvie water, oh well. The banana's done. The morning banana show is over. Yeah, I guess one thing I wanted to say is this whole situation with the Tates. I don't want to keep talking about Andrew Tate. I've been talking about Andrew Tate way too long. I said on camera here and other places, like, for whatever it's worth, whatever you guys think of me, the mountain of evidence in multiple countries against him is factual, and whatever you think of my opinion, I feel like he's guilty and he deserves to be in jail. He knows he deserves to be in jail for the 20 plus years or whatever he's convicted for. And he's doing his best to just stay out of jail because he might be a target in jail, might not survive jail. So the most recent story about this lady named Bree Stern, who's gone public with abuse that he did to her on March 11th of this year while he was in America. He's back in Romania now. But it's not surprising. It's par for the course. It is on point and regular Andrew Tate stuff. So, I mean, the reason that I was warning everybody and the reason that Team Matrix warns people about Andrew Tate is because of situations like this. And if we could get more eyeballs on it and more awareness on it, I feel like the Bree Sterns of the world in these cases didn't have to happen. And I've said repeatedly that guys like Andrew Tate are better behind bars because the world is safer with them locked up. The women are certainly safer with them locked up. And that's my opinion. And it's sad that justice is taking this long, and I'm here. You know, there's no great victory lap. You know, when Tate is finally permanently in jail for 20 years, and this is all like a side note or a footnote of history, I'm not going to feel good about it. I'm going to be like, why did it take so long? So, with all that said, hope you guys have a great day. And if you want to support the show, you can buy one of my shirts. You can send me an e-transfer if you're in Canada. You can buy me a coffee. I'd appreciate that. You know, I drink coffee. You want to support me by sending money to plant a tree, we'll do that for you here in the hillside of the Algarve, Portugal. If you guys want to see the babies here, I can show you guys the babies before you go. All right, we're going to show you the babies. You're in the morning banana show circle, the banana circle. And these are the babies. Orange tree, and I have papayas planted there. I don't know if they're going to grow. This is a banana pup. I don't know if they're going to make it. This one is kind of iffy, right? And these are all pineapple guava, which I have some of them in the soil as well. He's a really good one. I might plant him somewhere. So that's kind of the little nursery that I got going on there. All right, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Have a great day. Thanks for watching The Morning Banana Show. Are you tired of reincarnating? Me too. Now show the world that you don't want to reincarnate with this Do Not Reincarnate t-shirt.